Hi, welcome. Renee Cage Watson, CEO of Empowered by Courage Coaching. And I am a lifestyle architect and I help women find their purpose, live in their passion, construct the power within themselves to stand in their success while designing the balance that they deserve. Now, this week, I'm going to be talking to you all about what makes the Empower framework different from all the other programs out there, all the other coaches out there. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of backstory about me. So, one of the things that makes the Empower framework different from the other programs out there is that it's a holistic program. It's not just like a program that focuses on your relationship. Like there's coaches for relationships, and there's coaches for your business, and there's coaches for fitness, and there's coaches, and everybody has their lane. And the Empower framework is a holistic framework. So it's going to get all parts of you. It's not just like we're not just little individual parts. We're all parts. So that's number one, what makes it different. Number two is this program was designed out of the feedback and what I was hearing over and over from my clients in my Empowered by Courage counseling practice. Most of the women that I work with are what I like to call my worry wells. They doing well, they got it going on, but they got some stuff that they just want to kind of work out. And what I was finding is a lot of times is that it was something from their childhood. It was something from their past that just kept coming up. And I have over 25 years in the field of child welfare, child development, and trauma, and understanding how trauma impacts. I've been doing social work as a case manager, as a program manager, as a social worker, as a therapist. I have been helping people overcome their barriers in their lives, helping them see their greatness within themselves, giving them the tools and strategies to get them from A to B. And the one thing that always comes up, and which has a really interest in me because I personally have experienced this, is childhood trauma or some type of traumatic event. Because I know that through my training, through my education, through getting my master's at UC Berkeley, working in child welfare for like over 20 years, the impact how trauma has on the brain. It has a profound impact on the brain. It has an impact on the brain so much that it will change your life forever if you don't recognize it and try to address it. I have seen in child welfare how trauma in babies, trauma in children impacts the way that they are acting in school. A lot of times kids are diagnosed with ADHD. No, it's PTSD. Something happened. And so there is some irregulations that happen in our brain, and we start to see the world differently. We start to doubt ourselves. We start to think something's wrong with us. And I can just say from my own experience, that was what happened for me. I have my own childhood trauma. My mother, I was abandoned by my mother at an early age. I kind of lived back and forth with her, with my mom that raised me. I was exposed to a lot. I was raped at a young age. I was in a domestic violence relationship, one of my very first intimate relationships. So I understand how trauma can impact you. I have over years have doubted myself, have thought something was wrong with me, have tried to be a perfectionist to be able to be loved, to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be accepted. And I know also through my training and through my work with my clients how you can shift that. You can rewrite your narrative. You can rewrite your story. You can't, because that stuff is in the past. Now the difference is, although I am a therapist, this coaching program is not therapy. So if you need to see a therapist, I recommend you see one. I see a therapist. Go get your therapist. But coaching, this is like forward moving, right? This is about, what are we going to do right now? What are we going to do right now? You can't undo that stuff. You can acknowledge it. You can honor it. You can forgive it. You can accept it. But you have a responsibility to create the life that you want. You have a responsibility to yourself. And that's what my program does. It helps you align yourself with your values, with your beliefs. It helps you get clarity on what's important to you, on how you're going to make an impact in this world. What is your life's purpose? Why were you born? Why was you put here? Right? What are you going to do in this time that you have here on this earth? How are you taking care of yourself? And that's another very important piece of my program. It's about learning how to put the oxygen mask on first, taking care of yourself. So that's just a little bit that just sets my program a little bit different from the others. I'm not just, have this education and this training and all of that. I live this. I know what it takes to have a transformation, to get over those hurts, to let it go, let it go, let it go. Like Bag Lady, Erykah Badu, let it go. And let your trauma, turn your trauma into transformation. Turn whatever that is and flip it, okay? Flip it. You have the power. So also join in on Wednesday. Don't forget to join in every Wednesday. It is Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, I absolutely invite you to join in. And I also invite you, if you really want to work with a coach and want to level up, really want to just like get clear. Like 2020 was, hey, we're in here in 2021. No more excuses. Time to get some support. I'm here to help. All right. Hit the link. I have maybe a couple of schedules at the end of the week. But I would love to have you in the Facebook group if you're not already a member. So let me know if you drop a comment or a thumbs up. If you can relate, if you can relate about how trauma or childhood has been standing in the way of your full greatness. Love to hear from you. Talk to you soon. Bye.